So it's live. Oh, is it live? It should
I
be
just
live,
trust
right?
it nowadays. I think it's fine.
Dude, I'm always so terrified. And I want to mute it on that side. All right, whatever. It is what it is. Is it live? Yo, it's taking hella
it's
long.
live. We good.
Okay, shit.
We good.
Okay, all right. Yo, what's up? No, I'm very good, man. Ecstatic. Like I said in chat, had a couple of really, really big meetings. Things are cooking. Things are happening. Just excited to talk and I don't know, man. Like, dude, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but holy shit. Like, dude, it's not even been a minute and I'm already cussing. Like, the old TSG is back. Yo, there is a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
All right. So the first one,
my hair is messed up, man. I need to get it faded up again. But I appreciate that, Prodigy.
We're going to cover a lot of Web 2 streamer type stuff. We're going to leave that till the end of the episode to make sure we really have lots of time to talk about it. And we're not trying to get through all this other stuff, but there is so much to talk about today. The first one is Nick right here is revealing how to get the T0 Battleboard skin. Well, we didn't know it was a T0 Battleboard skin, which you can see here. You should be able to hear that, I think. You can see the Dojo Battleboard skin, which looks really, really sick. I'm really loving how this one's coming along. It's not finished, obviously. They'll probably animate it and all the rest of it. And Nick says that the Battleboard is earned by completing the Tier 0 collection in Illuvium Beyond. Subject to change, obviously. But it looks absolutely sick. TSG is just going to return in just a second.
Yeah, I'm going to disconnect it and join back in a sec. 1 sec.
But let me know, guys, if you guys have completed the T0 collection. I think I have completed mine, but if you haven't, you should definitely go buy them. They're all pretty cheap. You could probably get the entire collection for like $20. And once this becomes more of a big deal and there are more people in Illuvium, I suspect it's going to be a lot harder to complete this collection. So make sure you guys go and finish it. Battleboard skin in PvP, absolutely. I don't know who sees what, Crystal. Actually, that's a big question I mean to put to the team. I don't even think they've decided how they're going to do it. I would assume you maybe see your own, or it picks one of the people's battleboards at random. It's going to be a really interesting topic moving forward because they had a very different system in TFT. You could alternatively have both. In TFT, it was basically like each round you transport either to someone else's board or they transport to your board. So it's very possible they do something like that where you kind of like teleport to the other board and vice versa. TSG is just joining back now.
Sick. My bad. I was on the guest the guest account, so I couldn't like adjust volumes and stuff. Yeah, man. What did I miss? What did you say?
I was just talking about how the battleboard skins might actually be controlled inside the game, whether you're going to, you can't do like a half split. So do you see your opponent's battleboard or not? And that sort of stuff.
50-50. I think it's going to be, we were discussing whether, I don't know if I can say this publicly, but I mean, look, we were discussing whether it'd be the higher rank person gets their board chosen. I think we're going to go towards just a 50-50 split. I think that's fair and then adds more variety. So 50-50 split seems to be the direction that we're going, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's just like a coin flip.
Yeah, I mean, that's 50-50, yes.
Yeah. I would just like the idea of if the other person doesn't have a skin at all, it's always the one with the skin. I would like that as well.
That could be a thing. Yeah, that could be a thing that's implemented. Again, that's not my area of expertise, so I can't confirm. But even if it's not, I mean, having the default 150-50 is not the worst thing in the world. So one thing that we did see, and I don't know if we have leaks of it today, but we just saw it. We just got off the monthly direction call for the team, and we're going to be leaking some of the footage that was shown. But I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up now. Like we saw some of the drone blasts, and oh my god, like the cosmetics, we're not ready for the cosmetics. And I was thinking of all the funny stuff that you could do, shooting a rocket over, throwing a pie at someone else, or a pizza slice. Like there's gonna be so much fun stuff that we could do. It's gonna do. We have a game on our hands. We genuinely have a game on our hands, and it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick.
I've personally never been huge on cosmetic items in these sorts of games. And obviously I had my fair share of League of Legends skins. But the one thing I did actually really identify with was the little legends you could get in the TFT. And you could like get
The
upgraded versions of them and stuff. And they looked really cool. They had really great SFX and everything. As long as everything's to that high standard, I can see myself really enjoying it and see people enjoying it in general. Because I've heard it's a really big deal in Rocket League as well. And that's quite popular.
Yeah, it's huge.
Just for its cosmetics. So very, very exciting.
It's huge. Like the goal explosions in Rocket League. Again, it's honestly, once we see the leaks, we probably won't talk about it now because it probably won't be up. But I'm sure next week after it's been leaked, we'll talk about these things that I'm mentioning now. We're going to see it. The quality is sick. We could feel the energy in the room. So the entire team, the moment we saw that, all you see in chat is everyone going, oh my God, sick, damn. Like everyone lost their mind when they saw shit like that. So yeah, no, absolutely, man. It's going to be that dude, we have a game. Like that's what I'm going to keep saying. We have a game. Like there's only so much PvE you could play. So, dude, we have a game. PvP is it. It's sticky enough, and once cosmetics and stuff come in, who knows where we're gonna go? But we have a game.
Very, very excited for the future of Illuvium. Let's move on to the next thing. You were just mentioning it, an internal tournament. Rich posted this in Leaks discussion in the Discord.
Rigged. It was
and you
rigged.
could see that Taron came in the semifinals, lost out to Vincent. And then, then
was
Zazu
rigged.
beat Vincent. How is it rigged?
Dude, this
Karen?
was rigged. I played against Vincent, and I lost because I didn't bond my Ranger. Okay. I played against him again, and I bonded my Ranger. He didn't stand a chance. I choked up, and I lost it. And then I played against. I played against Ben. I beat Ben for third place, and on the very last round that he was going to lose, he crashed. So we played again, and he rearranged the board and stuff. So he ended up winning, and I was like, "Yo, that's bull crap." So I should have beat Vincent. I should have beat Ben. I should have been number one. So for all those guys, TSG doesn't know how to play. Yo, just wait for what's gonna happen, guys.
I don't believe it for a second. Let's have a look at this chunky boy. Geyser got another leak. It looks sick. I saw another leak from the Illuvium Twitter where they like spawn in and stuff. I have a video coming about that later. But yeah, this looks really, really good. Someone zoomed in and mentioned the skin tag on his skin.
Yeah, it's mad.
And the scars.
Mad, bro.
Very, very cute. Very funny. Kind of wacky, but we're going to go with it. The other thing is we've got a Scoriox leak, which is absolutely sick. The sounds are actually starting to really get me. I'm really loving the sounds. Are they going to be in the auto battler? Like Scoriox hissing and stuff, or not really?
I haven't paid attention, but probably. I think like during the win thing, but I don't know.
It looks so good. We've got a bunch of other leaks. We've got Matt Moo, some Grocko hair, the Sloth doing what the Sloth does. This one I actually really like. This is one of my favorite unrendered types of leaks. I think it's really cool. They look like clay, kind of. Very, very nice. Our boy Phosphorus, Tiru. And then he put some memes from the community. These are very, very funny. He's holding the rock thing and saying, "My precious." And then we also have... Whoops.
This was hilarious.
Whoops. We have the rocket launcher thing, which I don't even know how to describe that. And we have some really sick leaks. So what do you... I mean, you've probably already seen these leaks before they go to the public, but like, what do you think of them? What's your favorite one?
I'm excited. The thing that I'm excited about is the, again, we kind of see all the skins. Again, it's the cosmetics, man. There's just so much. And dude, my cheeks are hurting because I'm smiling so much. God damn. But yeah, there's just so many cosmetics. And when the game is out, people are going to want to customize and do it the way they want to do it. The biggest thing for me when I see that is the drones. Still, we don't know. I don't know what's being said publicly about the drones, so I won't like go super deep into it. But that's... I'm very, very excited for the drones. I'll just keep saying that. And I think I've mentioned this like the last couple of episodes now. Like, I'm very, very excited for the drones.
Even Tallulah in the chat was talking about how she thought it was going to be an evolution of some kind. Like, you get like a drone stage 1 and then you upgrade it to a drone stage 2 and it changes forms and stuff. But I love how, even for me, because I know a little bit of information on the drones, but this fourth drone getting thrown in the mix, now I got no clue anymore. You know, like
the fourth drone?
You didn't see the fourth drone?
I mean, it's in a leak later. It's in a leak
The little
later.
ball
Yeah,
one.
we'll talk about it later. Favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah, for sure.
That's my favorite one too.
I don't know if it's been.
Yeah,
I'm
so
pretty
cool.
sure it's been publicly leaked. I don't know, guys in chat. Let me know if you guys know why there's 4 drones. If you guys don't know, then I won't leak it.
I don't think it has been.
If it has been leaked, I can. I will. Yeah. Look. We'll see. Otherwise, I have to keep that one a secret.
I don't think it's been leaked. All right.
Okay.
So the next one we have on the list.
Chat can tell us.
The next one we have here is Sea Forest. These are just getting better. I didn't think they could get better, but they're getting better. This reminds me a lot of the Squiz one, but even cooler. This is next level. Games don't do this. It doesn't matter what game you are. Even Call of Duty does not do this.
Dude, we're gonna kill it.
It's not even attention to detail.
It's not even debatable anymore. Like, I'm telling you now, it's not even debatable. We are going to win. Like, there's no, and we'll talk about it later. But yeah, look, it's not debatable. You see the quality of the stuff. That's just the assets. And then you look at the game, and I'm telling you, the game is sick. So it's not even up for debate. Like, think about dude, I will tell you now, I made a promise to Kieran that I'm not going to sleep more than 5 hours a day until we release PvP. Like, you guys have seen me in the last couple of episodes and stuff. I've been looking kind of beaten down and tired. Clearly something has shifted. No, but like that, dude, it's just been like, oh man, we see the sentiment, all of that. And we've just made so many moves like behind the scenes that people don't know. Dude, this energy, you can't fake this. My wife is looking at me crazy. I go to sleep at 2 o'clock. I wake up at 7, 5 hours sleep. I jump out of bed and my wife's like, yo, are you okay? What's going on? Dude, when it's not up for discussion. We are going to win. And it's not debatable. It's crazy.
So speaking of the
That's
drones,
1 more hour than I do, Dimitri. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have a kid yet, Dimitri. I'm trying my best, but yeah. Dude, don't come for me. Don't come for me. 5 hours is what I can do.
Speaking of the drones, here they are. They look absolutely awesome. What is your favorite drone? Everyone tell us in the chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 3 is definitely my favorite by far now. I wasn't a big fan of number 4 in the past, but this new league gives it a lot more form and shape. And I actually really like the box one now, number 4. I actually really, really like it. Number 2 will always be my least favorite. And Macaroon number 1
number 2 is your least favorite?
Always has been.
Yo, Dimitri, do they know about the drones yet? Let us know. Let us know. Do they know about the drones? I don't know what I can say and what I can't say.
I've got 2 people saying 2.
The samurai one. I don't know what they're called, but the samurai. I'm calling it the samurai one.
It's based on a Ronin, yes.
I hear there'll be a marketing push in 6 weeks. What will you be marketing? Will you open beta for everyone? I don't know what you've heard. Kieran has mentioned, again, I need to be careful with what I say here. Kieran has publicly mentioned that we'll be moving away from closed beta into an early access 4 to 6 weeks. That's his words. So do with that information what you will. I'm just allowed to repeat what he says. And unfortunately, I can't give more information than that. So
I believe
any marketing push that we're going to be doing is obviously going to be PvP. Like, that's the obvious thing.
So my understanding of what was said publicly is Kieran said something along the lines of everything's going to change in 6 weeks. He wasn't really referencing anything specifically. As far as the early access thing, I do remember him saying that, but I also remember him saying that PvP is going to come out to some extent. And then they're going to make sure everything's in order, and then they're going to push for something like an early access after they make sure everything's functioning properly. So it's not going to go straight away, but it is coming at some point.
Yo, I'm going to send you. Yeah, I know the tweet that they're talking about. That's not a now. Is that a now sheet?
Don't think so.
Cool. I mean, let's building 3. Is that the tweet? I don't know. If someone can send that to us, I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. But yeah, cool. If he's talking about the partnership, there's something huge coming out very, very soon. I won't give a time frame. I'll just say very soon. Dude, again, this energy isn't coming from nowhere. So yeah, dude, it's things are cooking. I've been saying it online. I've been saying it on Twitter. I've been saying we cooking, right? It's about to boil. It's about to, it's about chef's kiss. It's about to happen. We are cooking. Things are happening. Get excited.
It's really getting there. It's really getting there so quick. I'm going to move my tabs because I don't like where they are right now.
I reckon the drones are related to factions. Fascinating. Each faction has a different drone. Fascinating.
Very fascinating. All right. So here is the next one. Grant has said here that Carlos confirmed the battle sequencer is ready to work with. So he'll be starting with the hype trailer today. I don't know what battle sequencer means. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what it means. All I took away from this and why I added this was just that he said that he's starting the hype trailer. So everyone's been asking for the PvP hype trailer. We had a first draft at it. We want to redo it. We could have put it out already, but we want to redo it and make sure it's up to standard. We know Grant and how he needs things to be the way he wants it to be. So yeah, working on the hype trailer and yeah, man, again, things are cooking. I'm just gonna keep saying that, but things are cooking for sure.
So what I think the battle sequencer means is because we had a brief chat about it in MSC, in the marketing sub-council stuff, where pretty much Andrew, this is going to come out in the meeting minutes as well, but Andrew basically said that they've updated a few things that allows him to work on videos a lot earlier than he could before. Basically, they had to wait for the game to be completely finished before he could really get a lot of his work, video work done. But apparently something changed where he can now do it much sooner. I'm assuming the battle sequencer is to do with that. And it's really great that Grant is working with the team on that as well. So it's very cool that they have these systems in place now that they can work on these trailers before launches of things. And the whole marketing pipeline is just, it sounds like a big improvement from what he told.
Yeah, and as Dimitri said, it's the battle sequencer is to be able to record cinematic bits outside of the battle. So right now, Andrew's been off this whole time. Andrew has been, or even myself, whoever's been recording the footage, Dick, we've had to go inside the game and move the camera and capture it. It takes a lot of tries to get the perfect shot. So being able to get it done this way just makes things way more efficient and a much better, higher quality.
It also means that, yeah, another problem was you've seen some of those videos of like Squiz and Atlas and stuff and like showing what they do, their stats and all the rest of it. He had to go into survival mode and get all that footage himself. With something like a battle sequencer, he can now customize it a bit better, get the shots perfect every single time without a whole lot of extra messing around. And he would have to wait for Atlas to pop up in survival mode too, which obviously isn't very fun. But
exactly.
Yeah, big improvement.
For sure.
All
Shots will be much more choreographed. Exactly, as Dimitri just put it.
This one is absolutely huge.
Okay.
This leak is huge.
I just want to say real quick. Shout out to Dimitri, man. He's always I feel like he watches most of these things when we go live. So massive shout out to Dimitri. Always appreciate the
also
support. Please
don't forget to like the video down below. If we can get to 15 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. I'm trying new things. I've been watching other people's streams. Anyways.
Dimitri, I'll like it. I don't like it. I just liked it myself.
I do really appreciate it when any of the team rock up and they're chatting and they're hanging out. I really love it. It makes me feel pretty special and flattered, to be honest. But let's go on. Johnny dropped this in Illuvium Zero chat about the Morpho Pods and the Podarium and basically how it's all going to work. And there's some really great stuff here. I'm not going to go through it all now. Just look for Johnny's messages in Discord. If anyone has the link, drop it down in the chat, please. I really appreciate it. But this thing looks absolutely sick. And I'm going to give you a really brief rundown of how it works without having you read all that information. Basically, you have a Podarium. You can build it on your land. And you put the Morpho Pods inside it. And it makes the plants spawn near the Podarium. They spawn faster the more stuff you give it. Now, the interesting part is sometimes you can get a mutated plant. And they will have a dye in them. So, for example, if you have lots of blue water Morphopods, you'll get blue dyes out of those plants when they spawn. And these blue dyes are used to combine with your blueprints and create create cosmetic items with slight variations. Now, there's a little bit of complexity to it. I'm not going to go crazy, but it's very, very cool. And also, plants will no longer give you the credits to speed up stuff. So keep that in mind as well. That will be changing.
Yeah, cool. I actually didn't see this. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So yeah, cool. That's a nice little update.
It's very, very sick. A new building, a lot of ties into the overworld. Whereas, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Very, very cool. We'll go into the next thing. We just had more details on the Podarium. Basically, there's going to be area of effects and stocks up and stuff. But I'll let you guys read that for yourself. I will drop a link down below because I think it's going to bore the crap out of all of you. Podarium, cool. Morpho Pods, cool. Let's go on to the next thing. All right. Cool. Do you want to talk about the whoops? Do you want to talk about this one?
What is this one?
SRV2 is not working right now.
I've heard about that. I'll be honest. I've had my head down with the marketing stuff and the stuff that I've been doing, so I haven't actually paid any attention to this at all. I can't. It sucks. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to add about this one. Unfortunately.
So yeah, SRV2 currently is not working for Beyond Is sales because a bunch of the IMX stuff changed and the Chainlink feed has changed, and they're hoping it'll be fixed in about a week. I know it's pushed back Battle and Beyond as well because they're trying to test things on testnet, and it's pushed back a bunch of Illuvium Beyond things as some other stuff as well because they've testnet and they can't use it and things like that. The other thing is that offers have come to the Illuvidex, and I'm going to see if I can show you how to do it right now. Basically, you can make an offer on anything that is already listed. Anyone who didn't know, you could already do this on a Mutascan, but it was less obvious. This is probably better.
You're not sharing it right now.
I know.
You know that? Okay.
It takes ages for my Illuvium Beyond stuff to load sometimes, so hopefully it's okay.
Right.
So if I click on this atlas right here, which is that right? $13? Oh, it's default background. Anyways. You click on this atlas, go to this little offers thing. No, wait. You click the little offer button right there. And then you can place an offer on the atlas, see the ETH breakdown, add an offer expiry. That's very cool. And then make the offer. Very, very simple. You can put an offer.
Do it. 10 ETH. Offer it.
I don't have 10 ETH. It's not going to let me. 100 ETH. Insufficient balance, 180K. Jesus. Yeah. As far as accepting offers goes, I guess you've got to go on the thing here and find your offer. I don't know if it's going to give you notifications. Hopefully it does. Very cool. We love offers.
We love offers.
People have been waiting for it for ages. I'm waiting for it on unlisted stuff so I can offer on land. You know I would.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. We just have the announcement about tripled Illuvium Beyond rewards for 3 weeks. I believe one of the snapshots is already gone. No, 2 of the snapshots, one of them being yesterday. So we've only got 1 more week of triple rewards in case you want to try and get into that top 100.
Yeah, sick. I mean, it's cool to see the rewards back. I think a bunch of people got excited about Beyond again once they knew rewards were coming in. So it's cool. It's cool to see some activity there.
All right, talk to us about this one, TSG.
All right, sick, man. I get it that most people wouldn't have seen this. They didn't tag Illuvium, things like that. But look, how am I going to wear this? I want to wear this very, very carefully. Web 2 streamers, TFT streamers, Hearthstone streamers, Legends of Runeterra streamers are hearing about Illuvium. How they are hearing about that, we can all debate that and figure that out ourselves. But they are now hearing about Illuvium, and this guy is extremely excited and decided to stream the Illuvium trailer to 80 live viewers. There is another guy, if we want to go to the next one, who streamed the trailer to 200 of his.
I don't have a next one.
It's right at the bottom. If you go right to the bottom in general. Why are you scrolling? Just press the button. Scroll up a bit, you'll see it.
All right.
Yeah. There's another guy, a TFT guy. He organizes tournaments and things like that. Hungarian streamer. Streamed it to. I didn't catch this one live, but I looked at the average viewers. Streamed it to about 250 viewers live. TFT guy introducing Illuvium to their audience. I mean, I don't know how that's happening. I don't do work. I just sit around. They're just magically finding this shit out.
I'm not going this again.
But it seems very interesting that they're so excited that they're just sharing our stuff online now. So I mean, look, things are cooking. Conversations are being had, not by me, but conversations are definitely being had with a lot of really big dudes, big streamers, and again, it's undebatable at this point. It's undebatable. It's going to happen. We're going to win. That the feedback that we're hearing, again, not me, but the feedback that we're hearing from these guys is the game is sick. They're excited to play. Damn, this is going to be more competitive than TFT. These are all words that we're hearing from Web2 gamers, TFT gamers, that I'm not hearing because I'm not having these conversations. But this is what we're hearing. The biggest pushback is Tyler. I mean, the biggest pushback that we're getting is the game looks better. It sounds like it's going to feel better. The only problem is people are attached to the League of Legends characters, which is a fair critique. That's a fair point to have. But I mean, if the game does what the game is going to do, which I think it does, they think it does, we'll see how it plays out. But what I want to say is, and I want to get your point, your thoughts here as well, because I'm just getting excited. So, name one Web3 game that has actually successfully onboarded proper Web2 streamers for an extended period of time. It hasn't happened.
Well, I mean, Dr. Disrespect streams Dead Drop.
Apart from that, yeah. Of course. But that came from someone already in Web2, right, as a streamer. But yes, yeah, you're 100% correct. Outside of that, look, but no, 100%.
No, like, I don't think anyone's pulled it off yet. Everyone, all the creators come out of nowhere, like myself and many others. But that's a good thing. We're going to build up from somewhere. But no, we haven't really seen a whole lot of Web2 respecting NFTs in general, really.
No,
but yeah.
And what's crazy is the conversation with these guys is these Web2 streamers is, yeah, look, we don't care about the crypto stuff. Are you doing play to earn? Are you doing pay to win? No. Yeah, cool. So what are you guys doing? Ownership? Yeah, we can get behind that. Yeah, the game looks sick. They buy into the game first, and then they know about the ownership. They're like, yeah, cool, that makes sense. These are the conversations that are being had behind closed doors. Again, not by me, but this is the feedback that they're giving. So, I mean, look, I've been saying it. There's a reason I'm excited, but it's a done deal. Like, legitimately, it's a done deal. Like Kieran's mentioned the esports team. Look, things are moving there as well. I mean, things are happening, man. Things that we were finally up here cooking. Like we have a product that I can go to people with and start making these things happen. But yeah, look, let's see what happens the next couple of months. But again, right in the last 2 days, we've had 2 Web2 streamers showcase the game. Super excited about what we're doing. You guys read into that. Do with that information what you will. 2 days, 2 streamers, and PvP is not even out yet. Just imagine what's going to happen. I'll say that. I'm not talking about token price. To be honest, I don't even care about token price. I just want the game to win. Like, I'm looking at the chat now. Like, I don't even care about the token price. We're going to win. The game is going to win. Like, we're good enough. I'm telling you now, the game is good enough, and they know this.
Yeah,
They've said this.
I still vehemently believe that word of mouth is our greatest ally here. And we need to have a good game first so that when people do find it and do play it, they have even 1% of them tells their friend. And that is the only way any game grows. It doesn't matter how much marketing budget you have. Word of mouth is the only way to actually blow up a game truly. Like even Starfield, I only bought it because a bunch of my friends were like, oh yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. You can do this and this, or streamers and stuff. Just that was the only reason I got that game. And that goes for most games I've bought in my adult life, at least. I think that's very, very important. So having a good game, having it be fun, enjoyable, repeatable is very, very important. It's actually the only reason League of Legends blew up. I truly believe that. The only reason League of Legends was good was because everyone was playing it. And that's just word of mouth. That's just what word of mouth is. One person found it, they enjoyed it, they got their friend to play it with them, they both enjoyed it, now the entire friendship group has it, then the extended friendship group has it, and so on and so forth. And that's what we need to do to get Illuvium to be good. On the League IP thing, I think it's really interesting. Illuvium will take time as a brand, as an IP to grow, and that's just what it is. But it's one of the only Web3 games building an IP from the ground up. Not a game, an IP. An IP is much harder to build, and you can't build it second. I don't know many companies that have built it second. Even Dota is a really funny example where the IP existed and they built a game on top of it. And that's one of the reasons the game worked so well. And then they added their own IP on top of that. And I think that's kind of how it works. And that's what's important with Illuvium. So yeah.
Yeah. 100%. And I want to address and you're 100% right. And I want to address Earthworm Jim real quick about overworld looks pretty, but gameplay has a long way to go. Yeah, no, 100%. It's not close to what we want it to be. Like its end state, nowhere close to where we want it to be in its end state. So you're right. Luckily, PvP is there. Like there are small things balancing that needs to be, but internally we're happy with where the balancing is right now, the way it works right now. I mean, Scoriox, you've seen it. It's become, I'd even say, 5 times better than from when you saw it. The UI is much cleaner, and it's still being upgraded. Like it's a game. I keep saying this, but it's a game.
But even those alluvial animations are the big one for me here. Is as soon as those alluvials get added into the overworld, it's a completely different place. Like that's one of my biggest gripes. I've tried to get into World of Warcraft like 5 times, but it's just so ugly and so dull. And the characters are all made up of like polygons. I can't stand it. When you're walking around something and you see like a sea forest or a ramfire, it would feel so much different and much more akin to something like a Final Fantasy 16 or something like that. I just can't wait.
Yeah, that's why I can't get into RuneScape. I know people love it. I can't get into it. I'm saying I don't care about it.
So the next one here is this beginner's guide from Llama. I did watch this. It's actually like one of my favorite Illuvium videos ever made, to be honest. I actually really love this video. It's so clean and concise too. Just a big shout out to Llama here. Very, very awesome.
Llama's leveled up.
For sure. Let me drop the link.
Yeah, Llama's leveled up for sure. Yeah, definitely watch this if you want to learn about PvP. He pretty much breaks it all down. So this is a really, really good video to watch. It's only 4 minutes, 4:20. I wish he cut 1 second out. 4:20. But yeah, it's a really good video to kind of prepare yourself for what's to come. And I know for a fact Llama's coming up with a bunch more guides and things like that as well. So keep your eye out on Llama for sure. He is about to smash it out the park. Like he's leveled up insanely. So
it's so
make
good.
sure you go and support him. Yeah, he's going to be providing a lot of value to the community.
So the next one here is GovV3 has been approved. GovV3 is going to be instated for next epoch. I believe nominations for the new IMC starts in like 2 days or 1 day. So
tomorrow, I think.
Nominations and everything are going to kick off like now. So get ready for another nomination cycle, another epoch.
Yeah, I'm going to address this. I saw it. I think Nick told me about it. I saw it. People are expecting me to do those videos again. It's not going to happen. It was never my job to do so. And when I did do it, it just wasn't appreciated. So not that's why I'm not doing it, but I have other things to do. Like I have an actual job to do. Making it clear now, don't expect that from me. It's just not coming. So I just wanted to jump in front of that train right now. So yeah, don't expect any governance videos from me. I have things to do. So yeah.
But yeah, GovV3, exciting times. I have no idea how it's gonna do. I really think GovV2 really started to hit its stride in like the past 2 months. So it's kind of a shame to give that up after one epoch, but it is what it is. This is definitely the right move forward. It may need more adjustments in the future, and a GovV4 will look really similar. But GovV3 is a good step.
Are you going to run?
I am going to run, yes.
For community or IMC? Do you know yet? I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Both.
Oh, okay. You can run for both?
Yeah, you can run for IMC, okay. And then if you're not, because they have 2 separate nomination cycles for whatever reason. I think that's actually the intent. Everyone runs for everyone who wants to runs for an IMC, and then anyone who doesn't get it also runs for community. I
see. I see. Cool. Fair play. I mean, good luck.
So
man.
the other two proposals that are currently moving through, I think they're both with me at the moment. I haven't voted on them yet. I'll vote on them right after this. But we've got the
damn.
Illuvitar's Wave 2 extension, and we've got the buy one, get one free promotion. I know that there's a lot of concerns around these sorts of things. It's less to do with the proposal itself and more to do with the communication surrounding the proposal and how it's been worked on. And some have felt that the council had already planned on doing this with or without the community's support. But if the council rejects it, the council will reject it. So it's still going through the decentralized process in whatever extent. Illuvitar's Wave 2 extension, I think it's a bit of a lesser of two evils. I'm not loving the extension idea, but I don't think there's a better option that we have at the moment. And the one thing I really want to avoid is a break between waves. So if this is what it takes to avoid that break, then this might be the best option moving forward. And then the other one is the buy one, get one free promotion. This has not really any issues, only 6 downvotes, 65 upvotes. Basically, go into other communities, offer them buy one, get one free on discs, offer Illuvium as well. Don't worry, Kieran's thinking about that. And then everyone has a good time. Yeah, great. We love Illuvitars.
No, that's hilarious. All right, I just want to address something. Yeah, look, I think the bug off thing is a really cool idea. We actually intended to launch that at the start of the sale, but there was a Discord bot that needed to be built out. It was more complex than we thought, so we're doing it a bit later. But we still think it's going to be very, very positive for the ecosystem. Let me just address this. So Prodigy, sorry, Scoriox. Prodigy's asking, will I be uploading? No. Again, my job is not content, so I'm just going to focus on my job. I jump on stream once a week with Scoriox because we started around the same time, and it's cool to keep kind of just doing it and showing support. It's cool I think it's nice to have someone on the team consistently out in the public, especially with Scoriox, to share some of the inside stuff that I know as much as I can. So it just adds a bit more value to the conversation. But no, I have no intent of in going back into the content. I just don't have time. And I'd much rather do my job extremely well than do it half-assed and try to do the content stuff as well. I'd much rather support Scoriox and the others. I've been giving them ideas and trying to help them with things that they can do. But I'm happy to let them run that show.
Andrew is around, I assure you. He's doing some great stuff behind the scenes. I talk to him every week or every 2 weeks or as often as I can. He's doing a lot at the moment. That's why you haven't seen him much. So Philo, what's up?
Oh no, that's fine. Sorry, and I'm just going to address this because I'm having people actually say this. So I work for Illuvium as the influencer manager. I won't say all of the things that I do here, but look, the easiest thing to do is just type it. There's a lot of things. As a startup, we put on a lot of hats. We do a lot of different things. If you want to know what I do, I beg, my role is influencer manager. You can go into ChatGPT, type in what does an influencer manager do. Pretty much that list of things that comes up is what I do and more. So that's the best way for me to do that. But yes, I work for Illuvium as the influencer manager. That is my role. I was obviously being facetious when we brought up the Web 2 guys and saying that I wasn't a part of that. Those are the conversations I'm having. That is what I'm doing. And again, I'm sleeping 5 hours and I'm not, this is not, oh, we work so hard, we're tired. We're not. I'm clearly not tired. I have all the energy. We are going out and making these things happen. Those guys were not paid for that. Like, I'll be transparent. They weren't paid for that. They are just so excited with the product that we have and the idea that we have going in. This is why they want to cover us. I just got off a call with one of the top 5 Greek TFT players, competitive players. So a top tier competitive player. He's hyper excited on our game. I've talked to one of the top French players, hyper excited with what we have going on. I spoke to the guy that had the 250. I legitimately got off a call with him today. He streamed that last night before we even had the call. He was so excited. He streamed our game, our trailer, without even having the conversation with me. We had the conversation today. He organizes tournaments for TFT. He says he wants to push us because he wants to see a competitor for TFT just so the auto battler genre can grow. These are the people that we're talking with. This is the drive that they have and the passion that they have. That is what I do. So that is a part of what I do. But yes, I hope that answers the question. I don't want to. I hope we don't see this in the chat. What does TSG do? That is what I do.
So, Zoe, regarding this, I think this is a really good question. Okay. And basically what she says is if we attract elite TFT players to the auto battler arena, do you think that will be attracting a lot of Web 2 players? There are several pieces to the puzzle. The first one is general sentiment. If Web 2 streamers do stream Illuvium, then they show approval for Illuvium and crypto and NFT games in general, which makes people actually ask themselves if it's worth looking at Illuvium. Not necessarily playing, but it just slowly embeds in their mind that Illuvium is okay. It's a good NFT game, not a bad NFT game, which is very, very important. The other thing is, out of any way to market to a game as niche as TFT, like it's a big game, but it's still a niche genre. This is the best way to market to it. There's no other way to do it. You can't do paid advertising. You can't do anything like that. TV ads, no one in that generation watches TV. The only way to do it is through these influencers. That is where people are learning about how to play TFT and if they want to keep playing at TFT, those are the people you need to get, and they trust them as well. And then the other side of that is actually, I keep forgetting the word for this, but it's like, if you're a doctor, then they trust you more because you're a doctor, like.
It's a respected opinion. That's what it is. It's a respected opinion.
So it's like, it just gives it more validity. That's what I'm looking for. So it makes Illuvium feel a lot more valid as a game, and it's not some indie project by 5 dudes in a basement. It's a AAA game, and this sort of stuff gives it that validity. So it might not necessarily get thousands of people to just play the auto battler on a whim, but it will mean that everyone in the TFT community knows that Illuvium exists. And as soon as Illuvium is good enough to get that traction with word of mouth, they will come over way easier than they would have otherwise. So it is, regardless or not of whether it's going to bring them all in straight away, it's extremely important to have that there. Okay, they're not going to come. They're not going to come otherwise. I think. I think it's very important to them actually coming over, although it's not necessarily going to get them into the system.
Yeah. It's and we are going to be tracking conversions, like how many how many people are coming from a specific person. This is all the stuff that we're going to look at to make sure that we double down on the right strategy and kind of, as what does Andrew say? Burn it with fire. The stuff that doesn't work. And one of the big things as well is you kind of mentioned that Illuvium's a good NFT game. When they see this for the first time, it's not an NFT game. It's just a game, and it won't be an NFT game for a long time. I would say a long time, at least till Q1, right? It's just a game. It's a good game. That's all these people are going to see. So do with that information what you will.
So the other thing we want to talk about is Philo just mentioned that he posted this in Illuvium Beyond chat. Nick right below it said that he's going to get back to you. Basically, this top one I've mentioned more than once. The bottom one, a lot of people have mentioned. Yes, I want them both to happen. For anyone who's not reading right now and listening to this passively, have a more engaging disc opening experience by highlighting the cards. I think Hearthstone when I think of this, where you like highlight over the card and it glows orange if it's a legendary. I think that would be awesome. I can't wait to see that. Worst case scenario, Battle and Beyond's going to do this before Illuvium does, so keep an eye out for that. I don't even know if they've told me they're doing that. I'm assuming they are. And the other thing is have the possibility to do bulk disc opening. A lot of people really want that. Again, Battle and Beyond might be working on something like that, but I think this is more of an IMX limitation than Illuvium. So if this is possible, if someone can figure it out, then awesome. That's all I can say. But yeah, no, I think everyone wants them. Everyone wants them.
Yeah, I mean, no brainers for sure. Is that
ILV would be?
Is that it?
ILV would be silly not to go for this. That's it, as far as I can tell. You can throw me stuff if you want.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Pudgy Penguins got merch in Walmart. If Illuvium could, they would. Well, they're going to time it better too. They're going to make sure that the games are all out and everything like that before they even try and put merch in Walmart stores. But I don't see why they wouldn't try to do that at some point for sure.
Yeah, but again, it's not the right time. It just is what it is. It's not the right time. So give it time. Again, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. Yeah, awesome. I mean, I'm pretty much done. I hope
my throat's killing me now.
The chat. Yeah, dude. I told chat. I told Scoriox that he needed to keep up with my energy today. So let us know if you think he did or he didn't. But no, exciting times. I hope you guys can see the energy that's coming, exuding from the screen. Yeah, things are cooking, man. Things are cooking. Well, we're about to. Ooh, things are cooking.
It's exciting time, guys. Don't forget to tune in next week. Also, I'm going to be starting a weekly stream where I play all sorts of Web3 games, mostly Illuvium. Every Saturday, my time, Friday night, American time, 2 p.m. for the Australians out there on Saturday. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll go for about 2 hours. If people are enjoying it, I'll extend the time, do more stuff, all the rest of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget to tune into that stream and this stream next week. I've got awesome videos coming out, and Illuvium has a lot of marketing campaigns in the air, if you didn't know. There's the PvP stuff that's all being worked on, Battle and the Beyond, and then things like the Team Builder and stuff, which I think people have made public that will be coming before PvP. So
yeah,
hopefully that's soon.
The partner as well.
There's a lot. And the partner coming up, and Illuvium Beyond is still out there and doing stuff. So Illuvium's got a lot in the air. Let's put it that way.
I mean, fair statement.
Awesome. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. Have a good one. Any final words, TSG?
Yo.
I don't know what that means. Are you?
Yo,
are
you don't know. This means cooking. This means cooking, okay. Bro. We cook. Jesus.
I've never seen that before.
You never seen cooking?
All right, we'll end it there. Damn. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.